and record. Hey everybody, and welcome to a special Friday night. It's not special. We do them every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's special because you're all here. It's our You Now fan show, which basically works like I'm going to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll have guests. They can do the guest broadcast and come in. If you guys are watching this after the fact, you won't be able to see the guests, but you'll be able to hear them. Watch us live over on YouNow, younow.com/reality recaps on Friday nights, and then you can see them in person. If you're watching in YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That helps support our shows. iTunes 5-star rating and a nice review. Most importantly, we're doing 5 shows a week now, so if you want to help support our shows, become a patron. YourRealityRecaps.com/patron. Even $1 a month really helps support our shows, get you cool stuff like Facebook group and special patron shows, and well, patrons make everything happen. And by the way, because everyone keeps asking this, maybe it's Patreon. I don't know how to say it. I say it patron. Anyway, it's Patreon. So YourRealityRecaps.com/patron, spelled Patreon. I don't know why. And that's a monthly donation, or you can just make a one-time for PayPal if you want. Or you can send me stuff. Like this person did. And I don't know what it is. But I'm going to open it, damn it. But nobody needs to send us anything. And I love your gold bars. Thank you. You guys know you don't have to do it. Just use your free thumbs up. Free thumbs up are super helpful. That's good for these shows. Use your free thumbs up. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting something else to say. Well, here, just before we really start, here's the schedule. So if you guys don't know, Mondays is our Bravo show. Tuesdays is our Scream Queen show. Wednesdays is our Survivor show. Thursdays we have Big Brother couple. And Friday nights is the fan show. This Thursday, everybody brace yourself, it's Liston. Get over it. That Meg and freaking James show, everybody loved. I hope those two worked it out. Because we asked them questions that they didn't like. Oh yeah, share the show. Duh. All right, hold on. Become a fan if you're not. Clickety-click up there, the head with the plus. And once I take this thing away, do your megaphone or your square up arrow and tell everyone, hey, we're having a Friday night party. Okay, so megaphone, square up arrow. I'm posing. And we got to talk about Vicky and soup and prizes. It's Patreon. Okay. Yay! Patreon, says Brossy Turtle. Well, thanks, Brossy Turtle. It was hilarious. I'm glad you guys loved the Meg show. And it gave Meg a shirt from Rancy Pants. I didn't really do that, Bama Tweets. I'm gonna give that shirt away to a fan. I was just being funny since she was talking about him and I knew I had one close by. Thanks for doing the square up. Hello, Hannah. And thanks for inviting everybody, guys. Oh, hey, Shelly. Wilding Tonks, I'm still going to call it patron. Me too. I say patron. I like patron. I like it. I like calling it patron. Clay and Shelly for Amazing Race. Totally Clay and Shelly for Amazing Race will happen for sure. So, for those of you that missed it, can I just tell you, like, one little quick thing that I did, because I'm so proud of myself? Panera soup is very expensive. Now, if you saw my tweet, you already know. Panera soup is very expensive. I was like, I can make this broccoli cheddar soup by myself. So, look how Martha-y I am. I, did chicken broth and potatoes and garlic and onions and broccoli. And then my man's sick, so I had to make his to go on the plate upstairs. See what a nice husband I am? And then you just put it in the blender. Now, if you do this recipe, I don't recommend blending. Pulse, because then my final product, it didn't have the chunkiness of broccoli cheddar soup, because I turned it on and I should have just pulsed. Boop, boop, pulse. But it was good. It was delicious. Hops Girl said, I made white chicken chili tonight. Ooh. I don't know, Mr. Two made Joe. We all have the same blender. Right, it's the knockoff what's the one that everybody has? The Vitamix for $500. That's the generic version, the Ninja. From Kohl's, 20% off, and then $5 back for every 20 or something you spend. It's my Black Friday deal. I can't wait till Black Friday. God, I love Black Friday. It's my most favorite day of the year. If you don't know, Black Friday is the most favorite day of the year. We might do a preparing for Black Friday show. I'm letting you know right now. I'm not serious about Black Friday. I don't mess around. Dare I say, I don't even F around. Okay? I am a Black Friday ninja. I have all the ads ahead of time. I know all the best deals. I have apps about it. It is when I do my shopping for the year. Which might be hard this year. But I love it. I love it. I love it. It is also, for those of you that are new and may not have heard me say this before, it is also where I have trademark bump and rip. I have trademarked my bump and rip technique. So here's the deal, and you're all welcome to use this. I would prefer if when you did it, at the end you like turned around and went, suck it, hashtag reality recaps, bump and rip or something. But here's the deal. So when you're in the mall on Black Friday and there's all the people who have no damn respect and they all have their big ass bags and they'll like slam them into you. Like, I don't care, you're walking, slam into you. So I have developed the bump and rip trademark. And what it is when you see them walking, because you know they don't even care. Like, you can make eye contact, they don't give a shit. They'll still walk and slam those bags right into you. So if they have like those big, like the Macy's, JCPenney, like the paper bags, when they bump into you, you just want to get your finger ready and you just give the top of that bag like a little rip. So they bump, you rip. Just a little. They're not going to notice because they bumped into you. So they won't notice your little rip. They'll just think like, oh, on with my day. But you wait. You can count it in your head. 1, 2, 3. By the time they get to 10, that bag has ripped in half and there's shits on the floor. Oh, now what are you going to do? Oh, maybe somebody will help you pick that stuff up. Maybe. No, nobody will. You're a douche slamming into everybody with your bags. Bump and rip, trademark. I patented it. It's my move. Also works in theme parks. Oh my God, Megan. Damn it, Megan's here. I should have used your Mickey thing. I felt horrible that eye rolls galore. One day she's gonna end up back in this room, so I can thank her for the Charlie toys that she sent. Giselle says passive aggressive. Oh, pass aggressive move. Right, exactly. How about Cyber Monday? I like to get out. I don't go out a lot. Black Friday is like therapy for me because I, you used to have horrible social anxiety. So Black Friday is also a way for me to like get back in there, face your fears. So yeah. But darn, I really wish I would have had your cup. Because here's the thing. So Eye Rolls Galore, that has no social media, but was in our chat room and sent dog toys for Charlie, which I have thanked a million times. But then everyone was like, oh, you should have opened it on the show. And it just so happens that I had to go to the P.O. box today, and I got something from somebody, and I thought, okay, we have a fan show tonight. I'll open it. Even though you're not supposed to send me anything. But I really wanted to open it on the show in case I died. There's a lot of people that don't like me. There could be anthrax in here. But I also want to say Megan Whaley in the chat room right now sent me a Mickey cup thing too. Like, it's a cup from Disney because my Mickey straw broke, and I love it, and I use it all the time. Open it now. Michael C. says, Eric, will you bake cream puffs on Saturday's show, please? Now, Michael C. or Michelle. Here's what's funny about that story. Here's the schedule. I don't see a Saturday show listed on it, Michael C. I don't. Those are called bonuses. Those happen when I have time and whatever. I know tomorrow I will not. Tomorrow I'm going pumpkin picking with the little devils. The little demons. The chefs and the maids. Those things that people have, they come out of you, they're tiny. I don't know what their purpose is. What are they called? Children. I have to go pumpkin picking with children tomorrow. Ugh. Nephews and nieces. Ugh. They like talk. Uncle Eric, we love you. You're the best. Shut up. Don't like them. Oh my god, it's wheelie, like really with a W. So well, I'm kind of saying it right. I just always think it's wheel, but so it's wheelie. Like Papa, wheelie. But Eric, now I can shop Cyber Monday on Amazon through the Reality Recaps link. Yes, you can, peace on earth, and thanks for that. Will Vanessa be on anytime soon, says KK Whitting. Vanessa, come here, girl. Vanessa, come on out. Surprise guest. Vanessa's here. No, she's not. She's with Liston. But I will tell you this. I'm going to be in Vegas in December for work. So stay tuned. Fan meet and greet. What? Those things came out of you. Nephews and nieces are the best because they return to the sender's kids. No, not my nephew and nieces. They're like, we want to stay with you. We hate mommy and daddy. Your brother's mean. Your sister's a monster. We want to stay with you, Uncle Eric. You're so fun. Here's the thing. My whole house is white. You're not allowed in my house. People think I'm kidding. Like, I had one of those things stay in my house the other day, and I don't know if you saw the tweet, but I was like, I'll make a fort. Because they're going to want to sleep in a fort. So I made like a fort. And it's on my white rug. And it's like really cute. And then I asked Dana, because she has those things. And I'm like, Dana, what do I do? Like, is the kid going to like this thing? And she's like, you should put some chocolate on the pillow. Now, we all know I don't like the word bitch. And I normally don't curse. But I believe my reply was... Bitch, chocolate? That's a white rug. Oh my god, these children. Megan says, come to Disney on Halloween and we can pin trade. Oh, Megan, I shit you not. This is how awesome my family is. So my brother and sister-in-law, they're all there, and I want to make sure this hides conversations. But I don't know if you can see. Like, look, they're sending me. Boo to you. Oh, I missed the Off With Your Head song. Oh, ha ha ha. Eric, we're all in Disney together. Ha ha ha. We're all here. You're not. Uncle Eric, you know you love them. I do love them. I'm kidding. Of course I do love them. I was an uncle when I was 8 years old. And not at all because, like, my brothers and sisters had kids, early. They were all older, but they're like we're like Catholic families. So there's like all of them and they're all together. And then there was like 12 years and no birth control. And Eric, because they're Catholic. Yeah. It's crazy. I was actually in college at the same time as my niece. It was weird. Do I like Halloween? I love Halloween, Bama tweets. I don't love it as much as Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. My Christmas decorations I almost was going to put up this weekend, but I'll wait one more weekend. Oh, you couldn't. Well, trust me, they're texting me stuff from Disney. Megan, I just renewed my annual pass going next Friday and Saturday with my brother. Oh my God, I want to come. Okay, let's make a plan. Let's say allegedly comedic recaps. I gave one of you my address. And then I had to go out of the house with Charlie and my man. And I did a live show from not in my house. And then my house burned down. Then I could have the insurance money and come move to Florida and go to Disney with all of you. Is that a good plan? Comedic recaps, everybody. Don't you dare come near my house. Freaking 2 years of my life building this damn thing. One, but really it was like 2. I just want to go to Florida so bad. Giselle, want to go half on Eric? Oh, you guys are the best, but I wish I can't. I promise next year Eric just got a new job. Eric now has 2 jobs and reality recaps. So Eric can't go anywhere for a while. Maybe when it starts to fall apart, we can do it. Okay. When it falls apart, everybody. By the way, I just have to do this because, excuse me 1 second. Everyone, that was a joke. This is comedic recaps. Nobody hurt my home. That was a joke. A joke. Don't do it. Ever. You would think I didn't need to do that, but trust me, I get emails. Why are you going to lock Shelly in a closet? And I just have to reply with, is this email for real? Like, do you really think I'm going to lock Shelly in a closet? I need to know if you're just joking with me, if you're serious. Well, you said on your show that you were going to kidnap her and lock her in a closet. And I don't understand why you are jealous of her and Clay. Just let them be together. My reply. No, seriously. I need to know if you're being serious right now or not. It's text, and you're not using emojis, so I don't know what feeling you're typing this letter with. Just forget it. I'm not watching your show anymore. Clearly, you're jealous of them. Okay. Open your mail. Okay. I live in Florida, and I have never been to Disney. Oh my God, Tasha H. I live in Florida, and I've never been to Disney. Oh, well, now you're blocked, and you'll never be in my show again either. Bye. I'm kidding. What's wrong with you people? You could live there and not go there. What state do you live in now? I live in New York. I lived in New York my whole life. Queen Bad Seed says, it's okay. I have Shelly in my closet right now, and she's fine, and says, hey, Eric. Flipping Skittles says, Eric will soon start on Christmas decorations and take him a month to get them just right. Nope, it takes me 2 days. Believe me, I only have a weekend. So I do it all on the weekend. I usually do it the weekend of Halloween because I like 2 weeks of Christmas joy. Okay, this is from Jay Faney. Now, it was like a thing. I'm just trying to make sure you don't see anybody's addresses. So it's like in a thing, Oh, I know who it is. Oh, well, now it's weird because maybe she doesn't want me to open it on here. It's from Jackie Knows in the chat room, though. So I hope it's okay. Let's see what it is from Jackie. From Jackie. Ooh. Oh, it's a card. Okay, I don't think Jackie's going to anthrax me. Oh, I know what it is. I love it. It's from Jackie. All right, I'm not going to read the big note, but I'm going to say this. It says, Eric, you're one of those people, and you just keep being you. Love, Jackie Knows. Oh, some people are special gifts. And you know what Jackie sent me? New chapstick for this show. Black Label chap and a message. And Jackie, if you're watching this, I will read your note. We'll keep that one between us. But oh, I do love it. I'm going to put it on right now. And then we'll all go to Disney together. Yay! Oh my God, there's 300 of you watching this. Hi, everybody! Hi, guys, become a fan before you go. Quick, chat room, steal them. They were pumped in here. Become a fan. Okay. Black, that's racist, says Megan. No, Jack. It says Black Label Chap. It's what it says. It says Black Label Chap. By the way, new people, just because you're here, here's our live show schedule, new people. Don't leave. We have reality stars, and it's fun. Comedic recaps, but you're here on our fan show, so whatever. We talk about whatever you guys want. Okay, it smells like a cinnamon bun. Is this going to turn my lips? Is this? I should have looked. This could have been a gag gift. No, I love Jackie. She wouldn't hurt me. I want to eat my lips. I love it. Thank you, Jackie. Giselle says 3, 2, 1 until are you gay questions. Hey, Jax fans. He was trying in the mobile. Okay, I don't know what that means. I missed 90% of last night's show waiting for a You Now notification. I'm sorry, Shelly. We can't do 3 people here when they're all in different spots. I don't have the software to do it. because then on the playback, you guys won't see the third person. So I had to do it on the website. But I gave you guys plenty of notice. I told you guys all day. All day I was tweeting the link, and in the tweet for it I put out the link. But I apologize. I tried to give you guys notice. Please talk about Vicky. Oh, I'm going to talk about Vicky. I'm going to talk about Vicky, don't you worry. You answered my question. Oh, yeah, I will take some guests. Oh, thank you. You guys are the best at reminding me of the stuff that I need to say. I'm like all over the place right now. Yes, if you guys want to help support our show in a really simple and easy way, tweet at you now on Twitter. Be like, hey, at you now, and be like, we want at reality recaps to be a hashtag you now editor's choice. You just have to make sure the hashtag you now editor's choice is in your tweet at you now, and just tell them why you love us and why we should be an editor's choice. Because we lost our editor's choiceness, and you have to like apparently re-up it. Whatevs. Juju Namaste says, I'm really disappointed in American Horror Story this season. It's a little gory. Oh, see you later, Jennerific. You have a good night. Is that the Vanessa beanie? No, it is not the Vanessa beanie. I'm not disappointed in American Horror Story. I don't like how bloody gory it is, which, I mean, it's American Horror Story, so how can it not be? We talk all about American Horror Story and Scream Queens on Tuesday nights on our American Horror Story and Scream Queen show, but, I mean, we will talk about it. Yeah, it's kind of bloody, gory, gross, it is. And yes, we're going to talk about Vicky, don't worry. Flipping Skittle says, are you watching Couples Therapy? No, I don't watch Couples Therapy. HypaGB says, I auditioned for the English Big Brother. Well, make sure you shout out at Reality Recaps. How do you know we are a patron in the chat? I don't. Unless I know who you are and know that you're a patron. Yeah. You asked my question to Jeg last night. Great interview. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Bruce. You know I try. Oh, Nikki Cochran. I was going to guess, but I can't figure out how. I'm on my iPhone. Well, hopefully someone in the chat room can help you, Vicky. Nikki? Why'd I say Vicky? Because I got Vicky on my brain. Oh, perfect. Giselle and Yanisa just gave examples of what to tweet to at you now in the chat room. Love you guys. Maddie says, what's your favorite season of American Horror Story? It was last season because it wasn't bloody and gory. It was just like scary and good. BB Princess says, I love your house. We are doing ours now. Ooh, Debbie says, Eric, you really have pretty eyes. And I became a patron today for $25. Debbie, thank you so much. Seriously, you guys know I don't want to do a GoFundMe. It makes me feel creepy. So I'm just trying to save the Patreon money to get the software so that we can then have 3 people on here. So thank you. You're totally helping us reach that goal. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. I usually send everyone all their patron stuff, patron emails and stuff on the weekends. Eric, I want to send you a 2015 Christmas ornament. Who's your favorite character? Well, A, save your money. You don't have to do that. I would so much. Oh, you know what you could do? Here's what I want to do, Allison. For those of you that don't know this either, I'm sorry. I know we're all over the place. It's going to be a long show. Don't worry. So many people ask me too, like for an Amazon wish list. Again, it just feels weird to me. So what I do want to do is I want to make an Amazon wish list, but for all of us to like buy Christmas gifts for like Toys for Tots or like to support a family or something like that. So I'm looking into the best one to do, and once I know, I'll create something so that everyone knows and it's all like out public in the open. I'm gonna have like a whole bunch of electronics on that list. No, I'm totally kidding. So I gotta figure out how to do that. But my point is, Allison, maybe you could send an ornament or buy an ornament and some little kid would love it. Vanessa did a Periscope last night and she looked great. Yeah, I heard she's been sick. Maximus Mom says, darn it, I missed half the show. No, you didn't, Maximus Mom. It's Friday night. Friday night shows, we go a long time. We're not constricted on a Friday night. All right, we're a little bit constricted. I have to be off by like 8:45, but we still have at least another hour and a half to go. Can you do another cooking show now this weekend? Really enjoyed your last pumpkin muffins one. The pumpkin muffins one is up on the website now, yourrealityrecaps.com. If you missed it, you can find it on the main page or on our live shows page. Probably not this weekend, but I will do another one soon, I promise. Wilding Tonks, love that idea. I know, I love that idea too. And Wilding Tonks sent me lip balm too. Wilding Tonks is the one I used at the start of the show. Wilding Tonks sent me soft lips. I'm gonna have a whole collection of chapsticks. I'm fine if you send me an extra, and I'm good now, of it, something you got for free. I just don't like when you guys spend money on me. A charity gift promo. Love it. I know, it's going to be fun. Brassy Turtle says, what's the software you're talking about? It's called Wirecast. Wirecast Pro. Wirecast Pro. It's like $1,000, but then you need like a mixer board and other. It's going to end up costing like $1,500 when everything is said and done. So I'm hoping by Christmas I'll be able to get it, unless we have 1 million more patrons come on and we get some huge push, but we'll see what happens. Can you pose so I can share? Sure. I'm posing. Megaphone up arrow. Ooh, how about this? Okay, hope you got it. Kick back and relax. Do you watch Scandal or any of the CW shows, Lauren? I do watch some CW shows, or I think they're CW shows. I don't watch Scandal, though. I don't think you can send stuff because I live in Canada. It's okay, I love your shows anyway. Thank you, Debbie. I do send stuff to Canada. Just in general, it does cost a lot of money, but I do. Best poses around. I know. Nikki Cochran, something came up. I have to go. I'm sorry. Oh, Nikki Cochran, we love you, Nikki Cochran. We'll see you later. You have a fun night. Go have a pumpkin latte. Do I watch Project Runway? I do. Sarah Stage said, Eric, Lamar Odom woke up. I heard, except that I didn't. Somebody was texting me about him. Now, he's a basketball player, right? Did I lose it because of the basketball? Selena Hernandez says, I was just asking the hubby when we can put our Costco tree up. Breathing through it. Breathing through it. You should be asking your husband is, when can we get a real tree like real people do? Like what was intended by God in heaven on this holiday. Anybody watch The People's Couch? I love, love, love it, says Miss Dawn Draper. Hi, Miss Dawn Draper. I boycott The People's Couch because I feel like Bravo stole that idea from us. Way back in the day, many years ago, myself, John, Jeffrey Marks, who went on, he was on The Glass House. He was like second place on The Glass House. We basically did a People's Couch show. And then Bravo came on and knocked our channel off YouTube. And then all of a sudden, The People's Couch became a thing. So weird. I have the same tree my entire life. I love fake trees. I'm kidding. I'm fine with the fake tree. I mean, I just love the smell of a real Christmas tree. I will tell you right now. Oh, this would apply to Caleb for whenever he works at Lowe's or Home Depot, whenever he's not selling lobster biscuits to Lobster Shack or working in his parents' bank or whatever his jobs are. But this applies to him when he's working at the Office Depot, Home Depot, whatever type of store. So I'm the really annoying person who, like, the day after Halloween, I'll start calling Home Depot or Lowe's and be like, do you guys have Christmas trees in yet? And they're like, no, the truck will be here sometime next week. Okay, talk to you later. Next day. Hi, you got Christmas trees in yet? No, sometime next week. Did you just call yesterday? I did. How'd you know? You're the only one calling about Christmas trees on November 1st. That's crazy. Talk to you tomorrow. Next day. Oh, I'll do it. The trick is you have to get the Christmas tree the first days they get you, a Home Depot or a Lowe's, doesn't really matter. I get them there because they're the cheapest there. And you get them the first day they come in, and you cut the bottom off, and you use that tree preserver, and my tree doesn't lose any needles into the end of January. Notice I said the end of January. I don't really take my tree down until, like, February. I like Christmas to last as many months as possible. If it's winter out, it's Christmas in my mind. Bruce says, Christmas is in your heart. It is. Shelly T says, I work at Pier 1 and we've had our Christmas stuff out for 2 weeks. I love Pier 1. Love Pier 1. But it's so damn expensive, Shelly T. The first ever like plateware set and holiday set I got was from Pier 1, and it was like wine glasses, and they had stars and little like plates with star. It was all like, it was beautiful and I loved it, but Pier 1 is so damn expensive. Just saying. Never took my Christmas tree out of my room last year. Oops. Oh. I'm so glad everybody loves Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. My man, one of the reasons I love Christmas so much, I wish I could tell this story in a way where you could also see it. Oh, maybe I have it here. I'll have to show it to you the old school way. So, like, my grandparents, who I never met, like, because again, I'm so young, so they, you know, died when I was really little. My grandpa used to make ornaments for all of his grandchildren every single year. So, like, me, all my brothers and sisters, and then all my dad's brothers and sisters and all their kids. And it would be like the most intricate, beautiful ornaments handmade out of wood, which I don't have a picture of that now, but I will show you as soon as I get them out. Anyway, so I love that story, and my man wanted to keep that tradition alive in our family for all those little stupid children. So every year he makes ornaments for everybody, like one per family. But if they, and all my brothers and sisters do have kids in their family, so usually like he makes it for their kids. And then, like, for adults, he'll do them. But every year there's a theme. So, like, last year, he did these, which were the Nutcracker ones. And that's, like... But he does it out of clay. But that's, like, those are completely handmade. But, like, every year it's a theme. So I was just showing you. Like, he did penguins one year. And then for the kids, he makes the ornament about... whatever is the most, like, memorable thing from their year. So, like, he asks my brothers and sisters, or he asks his brothers and sisters, like, what's the thing that is the most memorable from the kid's year? And so, like, one year the kid was into Star Wars, so he made a lightsaber and stuff. Like, whatever, you get the point. Anyway, I don't even know why I went down that road of that story, but I'm just excited about it. Oh, it's really nice. It is. It is really nice. I love Pier 1 Imports. I got a pasta bowl from there like 15 years ago, and I love it. Miss Don Draper says, Mr. Eric is so talented. He is a talented boy. Audrey did a You Now at Walmart. God bless that Audrey. My pappy used to paint Christmas ceramics every Christmas. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. We continue that tradition. I know, that's why I like Christmas, because it's so, I really like the whole holiday season. I'm not one of those, like, I'm gonna shove Christmas down your throat if you don't celebrate Christmas. I totally am, though. But I mean, we will have holiday celebrations. We will celebrate it all. Oh, we're gonna have a big Christmas. We're gonna have a big holiday show. We're gonna celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa, and winter lights, solstice. Oh, we're gonna have a big Christmas show, holiday show. I was spoiled. I grew up in Paris. Every Christmas was magical. Oh my God, that sounds crazy magical. Christmas Lush for you, Eric. Oh my God. I was looking at the Christmas Lush line. Oh, I want so much of it. I'm pissed they didn't bring back the snow cake gel, though. Shower gel. Snow cake shower gel is my favorite, and they didn't bring it back. Lauren says, do you decorate for Halloween? No. I'll decorate for fall with, like, pumpkins and hay and, like, stuff like that, but loosely. I used to go crazy for Halloween, and then Big Brother happened, honestly. And then it was like, I just need a 5-minute break. Eric, can you sing us your favorite Christmas song? No, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. You know what Christmas song I loved, which I had on a loop for the longest time, was the Glee version of, it was like up on a house, like it was like up on the rooftop, but then they mixed it with like the beat to Single Ladies. Ugh, I'll have to play it. I'll have to play it later. We'll do it when we have more holiday shows. But it is good. It is good. I love Christmas music. Pretty much we have Christmas music on here 24/7 all the time. Do you all do gifts on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I would love to know this, chat room. Let me know that. Let me know. I want to see what chat room says. If you guys do gifts on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. People are asking me what's my favorite Christmas movie. Megan answered it and said we should all watch Elf on a You Now and chat. Oh my God, Elf is my favorite movie. Well, it's definitely my favorite holiday movie. It's up there in my top 10 of movies. But I love Christmas movies. Okay. Both Christmas Day, Christmas Eve can't wait, extended family, Christmas Eve, family day, and Christmas Day, yes, Christmas Eve, the rest of Christmas Day, Christmas vacation. Oh, you're saying the thing. Okay, Santa, I know him. Christmas Day, both day and night. I know for me, growing up Catholic, it was like very Catholic that you got to open one present on Christmas Eve and then the rest after church on Christmas morning. So that's the way that we always did it. Little Drummer Boy is the best movie. Yes, Elf. Smiling's my favorite. 6-inch ribbon curls. I quote Elf all day long, all the time. Wilding Tong says, I also often find myself screaming, you sit on a throne of lies. Grew up the same way, says Maximus Mom. Yep, Tracy Lara says same thing. One present Christmas Eve, we watch Elf, the rest Christmas morning. Do I like Christmas Story? I love Christmas Story. Oh, Peace on Earth 100 says, we went to midnight mass and then opened gifts. No, my best friends did that all growing up. Nope, not me. Nope, does not sound appealing. I like Christmas morning. Now, you want to know how gay me and my man also are? This is probably the gayest thing about us. Here's the deal. It's not a secret. We're not like rich, we like whatever. We'll do like a handmade thing for a birthday. We'll do like a handmade thing or a card for an anniversary, or we'll go out to eat. We don't really ever do anything gift wise all throughout the year. we like to like save our money and like do everything on Christmas. Like both of us love Christmas, and we both grew up where like our families didn't have a lot of money, so we never really had Christmases type of a deal. So we for each other like to like have a big Christmas. And that's also why I always like to give like to charities at Christmas time, because I feel like that's super important too. But I'm also selfish and I want my Christmas. So, but here's what we do. And we both try and play it off like this is the year that it's the exception. So we do Christmas Eve with my family's house, with my family at my sister's house. Although, as you all know, if you paid attention, the whole entire reason I designed this house the way we did was to have Christmas Eve here. The entire floor plan is based on a Christmas Eve operational schedule. I'm not kidding either. So Christmas Eve will be here. So like we'll watch our family open all the presents. Then Christmas Day, we go to like my parents' house in the morning, and then we go to his parents' house at night. Then we come home and we'll open our presents. So that like took care of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Great. Then we will tell each other, that's it, we're all done. No more presents. Blah, blah, blah. And we'll go to bed. Then when we wake up in the morning, there's more presents under the tree, and we call it second Christmas, because we both don't want Christmas to end. So we'll have Christmas again on the 26th. But every year we're like, this is all your presents. There is not any more. And we both try and convince each other that we're not doing that. Now, last year I got tricky and I moved mine to the 27th. So his little face was priceless on the 26th. When I was like, oh my god, I got more presents. This is great. I told you I didn't have any more for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you do a pre-Christmas show and show us your house? I bet it's amazing. Oh, don't you worry. I'm sure I will do a video of Christmas decoration around here. Peace on Earth says, I just saw eggnog in Costco today and I almost bought it. Can I just tell you why I love all of you? And maybe you are saying it and I'm just not paying attention to the chat closely enough as I'm doing my rambling rants. There is nowhere else that I could even say the word Christmas right now without somebody stabbing me in the face. So the fact that we've talked about Christmas now for like 15 minutes, I love all of you. That's what I'm saying, is I love all of you. Bama says, do you love surprises? Not knowing. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I love surprises. Surprises are my favorite. That's why I love Christmas, because I love all of the surprises of it. And, like, I don't know how much you care to have me tell you stories, so you tell me if you're getting bored by it, and we can move on to another subject. We also try and, like, do something different each year. So, like 2 years ago, my man did it where it was like a game show for me, and I had to win my presents, which started out fun, and then I did not like it, because in my mind, I was like, are you really not going to give me the presents if I don't get these questions right? Because that's not the holiday spirit. So, like, he did that. I'm trying to think of what else he did. Second Christmas we talked about. I will sometimes do, like, a scavenger hunt. Oh, this is what I am notorious for, and he hates, and I am notorious for this. First of all, I am like Martha Stewart with rapping. Like, I make my own bows and I go crazy with, like, wait until you see the stuff that I rap. I think presentation is just as important. I will spend days wrapping presents, making bows. I hand make the tags. But, number one, I always write it out and I'm funny. So I'm not, like, telling you nicknames that we have for each other. But here's an example, and it's not a nickname we have for each other. But I will say, like, two doesn't know how to flush the toilet from sick of cleaning your non-flush toilet. So I will write out tags like that, for example. But What I am notorious for, which he hates, is on that tag it'll be like, open this gift 6th. You must open this one 5th. Open this one after that one. And then there's a lot of like, oh my god, are you opening it in the right order? And he hates that. So it's been hard for me to break that habit. But I'm trying. Miss Don Draper says, I go crazy making presents too. I'm so proud of them. I actually Instagram them. So do I, Miss Don Draper. So do I. I love it. It's just the time of the year when you get to make people happy. And not just people that celebrate Christmas, people that celebrate anything at that time of the year. It's just like, I feel like it's like peace on earth, goodwill to men time of year. I always like to surprise people. Like if I was rich, I would like find out some way to find out all of your addresses, what holiday all of you celebrate, and I would like Taylor Swift it, but without the publicity. Meaning, I would like figure out something and I would send it to all of you, but you would never know that it came from me. And then like, I always wanted. Do you guys ever see Brewster's Millions? Have you ever seen the movie Brewster's Millions, where he has all that money and he has to give it all away, but can't like tell anybody that he has to give it away, and he just goes around and does good like for everybody? That's one of my favorite movies. That's my dream. Love Brewster's Millions. You totally need to watch it. It's like an 80s movie if you haven't seen it. Songy says, we used to give treat plates to like three kinds of fudge cookies and bread. Oh, I love it. I love anything handmade and stuff like that. Sydney says, I love all the imagination you put into it. It makes it fun. It does. It's the most fun time of year. Well, like I said, we also don't do anything all the rest of the year. So, are you a bigger fan of James or Vanessa? Ooh. Dude, that's like, which one of your kids do you want to save? I'm going to base it on gameplay since you're making it very generic. And I'm going to go with, I guess, then Vanessa. My birthday is December 28th. Oh, wilding tongues. That sucks. I hope your family insists on separate holidays. Like, doesn't allow, like, two people in my extended family have birthdays on the 27th and the 28th, and they are not allowed to receive birthday presents on Christmas or dual gifts. We separate them. I love Secret Santa. I love Secret Santa too. I hope you guys get me in the Christmas spirit. Songy, you're gonna get in the Christmas spirit, or you're gonna bah humbug your way out of here. Brassy Turtle says, I love handmade gifts because people can't re-gift them. It's true. They could just throw them out. It's funny because I like handmade gifts. Like, there are some handmade gifts I like. I like gifts on Christmas. See, I like giving handmade gifts, but I like getting not handmade gifts. It depends who it's from. Because, there are some people that give you, like I love all food handmade gifts. But then there are some people that are like, Eric, I made you this pen holder. And it's made out of, like, dried leaves. And it's vegan. And it's biodegradable, so you just have to keep it on your desk for now. But then in like a year, you can plant it in your yard. And I'm like, yo, thank you. Thank you. I love it. You know what else I like? Things from a store. My big catchphrase for Christmas is, if you don't believe, you don't receive. Speaking of, one of my favorite Christmas movies is, well, I'll let you guess. So Allison P said, my big phrase for Christmas is, if you don't believe, you won't receive. Now, it's not really from that movie, but that being said, what do you think one of my other favorite Christmas movies are, or is? Bump up. Tim Paul X got it. Polar Express. That's the way things happen on the Polar Express. Chang, chang, whistle blows. That's the sound of ringing. Hot, 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 hot chocolate. Oh my God. At Disney World, when they do the song mixed with the Polar Express song, I cry every time. Every time. Disney and Polar Express. Oh, I can't. As a matter of fact, I heard that there is a town in Pennsylvania where they have the Polar Express train that comes in to the town. They give out hot chocolate and they do like a little performance. And I need to find out more information about that because I live close to there. What do the little kids give you? Store gifts or homemade gifts? They don't give me anything. I always tell everybody not to get me anything. I tell them not to get me anything. Like, they'll make me stuff. I really do. I love the stuff that the little kids make me. I'm talking about, like, when, like, you know, my sister will be like, I made a notebook out of recycled paper, and I just thought you'd want it. Did you really? Did you really? Do you know me? Have you seen my house? But I love when kids make me handmade gifts. Those are my favorite when kids do it. Clay's my brother's birthday on Christmas Eve. He hated as he got one present from people for birthday and Christmas. Exactly. That's what we do not allow. We don't allow that around here. I like to put a lot of thoughts into my gift, not just buy something to buy something. Correct, redhead. That's another thing that I also do. Like, we also, how I said, we don't do stuff for birthdays. We also don't do stuff for birthdays for other people either. We do everything on Christmas for everybody, but I'm also, just like what you said, like, I'm the person, like, if I'm in the store and I knew that you wanted, like, the red candle that was this scent, but you couldn't find it anywhere, I would buy that candle for you and just give it to you because I knew you wanted it. Like, does that make sense? But then I'm horrible that I can never remember a birthday or whatever. I think you get what I'm saying. Polar Express train ride. Brandon G posted it in the chat room. Brandon G, you got to tweet it to me because I'll never... The chat room goes away at the end, but thank you. I love it. I like to give thoughtful gifts too. They're the best. They're totally the best. Thoughtful gifts are always the best. They are. They totally are. I think when you're little, you don't appreciate them. I think when you're older, you appreciate the stuff that you can't buy in stores a lot more. Which I do. And I don't mean to make it seem like I don't. I just feel like a lot of the people that give me handmade gifts are just like, oh. And I'm talking about people in my family, by the way. Make that clear. Like, in other words, I almost feel like it's an F you to me. It's what I feel. Do you watch the lighting of the tree at Rockefeller Center since you live so close? Nope. Like most New Yorkers, no. I do not. We used to go to Disney every year for Christmas. That was like our big Christmas thing we always used to do together. It is the thought that counts. To me, it means more, and it shows them you didn't just grab and wrap something up. Totally. I went ice skating on my birthday last year. Never again. My husband once got a pen from his uncle on Christmas. Okay, ready? Here's a good, because I know some people are like, God, Eric, you sound so ungrateful. You're saying you don't like these gifts. Like, look. I'm just trying to think of, like, something that I can, like, use as an example to make you explain more. Like, I'm trying not to give out a lot of details about it, because I'm half kidding. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. In my family. But they don't watch my show, so it doesn't matter. For example, I, for one Christmas as a gift, got a hanger wrapped in yarn. As a handmade gift. Thank you. But just one, by the way, in case we're not clear. Just one. Not like here's a set for your clothes or... I don't know. I don't understand. A hanger. What you put clothes on or what they had an abortion with in Dirty Dancing. Yeah. That's awful. Worse than that. You get it. You get it. Plus, like, my favorite thing, like, my favorite part of Christmas, or like what I love the most about Christmas, is that feeling of like being a little kid. Like, so when I grew up, I used to love to go to other people's houses like later on Christmas, because like everybody, I'm not saying I didn't get stuff, but everybody got stuff like Nintendos or Game Boys and all that stuff. And yeah, it was always fun to like go over and like play with like electronics or toys or like fun, cool stuff and whatever. And that feeling is what I love about Christmas. So I love on Christmas when I get something that like I can play with or like something like that. I always use like, which is always a challenge for my husband. He was like, what do I get you? I don't know. I made a list one year. But that is why... Oh, let's see if I can reach it without dying. Oh, hold on, I just ripped my headset out. Which is why one year... he paid attention to one of the toys that I never got when I was little. And I think I showed this on another show. But it's the tops that... It's an 80s toy. It's an 80s toy. It's a toy from the 80s, but you get two of these, and you put the little man in, and then you twist it up. And there's two, but I'm not going to do it because it's going to be hard enough to show you like this. But then you like... And then it would spin around better if it was on it, and they fight. And I loved it. And they have it by me, and I play with it when I'm bored. Laugh out loud, Shelley. I read Pop Bowl in what you wrote. Damn, big brother, says Miss Don Draper. Do you do Christmas stockings? Yeah, we do. We do Christmas stockings. Oh, yeah, we do. I do love Christmas stockings. Christmas stockings where I'll get, like, chapsticks and candy. I used to get, my most favorite thing that I used to get in my stocking, which does not happen anymore. But hold on. MKSL1024 says, I love Hallmark after October 34th, 24/7 Christmas movies. Yes, the 27 or 28 days of Christmas on like Hallmark or TBS when they do all the new Christmas movies, that is my favorite too. Love it. My favorite thing that I used to get in my stocking, but they stopped making it, MAC made a men's sugar face scrub. So like you put it on like a mask, and it was like a sugar mask, and like my face is not really that oily normally, so it was just like the perfect mask of, I never use masks, I usually don't ever put anything on my face. This thing I loved. Then Mac stopped making it. Thanks, Mac. Stupid Mac. Queen Bad Seed says, doing Christmas stockings is my favorite thing to do. Yeah, I love Christmas stockings too. Do you do the tangerine tradition with stockings? Claire, I don't know of this tangerine tradition you're speaking of. I am German, and I'm aware of the hide the pickle, though. For those of you that don't know, it is a German tradition to hide a pickle ornament in a tree, and then the first person that finds the pickle ornament, I think, gets a prize or is able to start opening gifts. I forget what happens when you find the pickle. When I give people my Christmas list of like 20 things, I normally get 2. Jackie knows. I don't know if you were here earlier, Jackie knows, but I opened your gift. I didn't read your note, but I will read it after, and I'm using your stuff. I'm using your Black Label chap. Jackie knows. Thank you. Look, it's like cinnamon buns on my lips. I have sugar scrub for the shower and love it, says Shelly Tate. favorite, Annie P says Christmas poppers. My chat room keeps freezing and jumping, so I'm gonna keep missing half the things you guys are saying. I was gonna ask if you knew about Hide the Pickle on German too. Ah, yes, Redhead. You'll have to go back and watch it, Jackie. I did it like pretty much in the beginning. But thank you. I didn't read your note. I will read that after alone. I felt I should not share it on the show. Oh, robot voice. Oh, all right. 1 minute. Oh, it's been an hour. 1 minute. I'll be right back. You all come back. Oh, hold on. You will come right back. Chat. How do I end it? Hold on, I'm trying to end it. Boop. Hi, everyone. Now, for those of you that don't know, if you're watching the archive version of this, notice how everything's fine. I don't have time to edit this show today, so I won't be editing it. But now, as you can tell, there's nothing wrong with the audio. I'm now restarting the show for the You Now people. So that was me posing. Oh, wait, I gotta do it again. Wait, hold on, one more time. That was me posing for the You Now thumbnail. This is a great example of why you should watch live on You Now. This is the stuff that you all are missing. Come hang out with me again, please. Send. Okay, and go live. And now they're coming back right now. So here we go. Ready? That was exclusive just for you now, YouTube people. Hi, everybody. Tell me if we're back and good. Are we back? Are we good? Do I still sound like a robot or an elf? Maybe that was a sign to be done talking about Christmas. I'm waiting to hear if you all are back, but I don't see anybody. Hello, Hannah says, hey, hi, Flippin' Skittle. Am I still robotic? And much better, much better. I just love how it screws with me at the 1 hour mark. Like every time it screws with me at the 1 hour mark. Here's what's really funny. Aw, thank you, Brassy Turtle, for the gold bars. Here's what's really funny. Because there is no problem on my end, I've now done this thing that you guys don't know about because I don't stop the recording on my end. I just end the You Now and restart it. So now there's a whole section of the show that happens in between the time when I end it because you guys hear something bad and then it starts again. And it's only for the people that watch the archive version of the show. Just an incentive to watch it again if you ever want to. Queen Bad Seed, you see blackness, refresh, Queen Bad Seed. Oh yeah, let's do some guest calls. Let's do that. Everybody is sick of hearing me talk about Christmas. So let's do a guest call. Oh wait, but first let me hear Brassy Turtle. So the oranges and tangerines in the toe of a stocking are a tradition because way back when, those fruits were rare and hard to get. So they were a special treat. Well, that's a cute tradition. Do guest calls have to be on video? Unfortunately, they do, Meg. I mean, I'm fine. You don't have to aim it towards you if you don't want. You can aim the camera. Like, we're going to have to hear you so that we can hear what you're saying. I will say on the playback, nobody can see you. They can only hear you on the archive version. So pretty much only the people watching on You Now are able to see you, unless you turn the camera away. I'm fine with that if you want to turn the camera away. It smells like Christmas thanks to Jackie Knows thing, which I love. How do you send something? You can send something, first of all, there's the P.O. box here, and it's on our website in the Contact Me section. However, I don't want anybody sending anything unless it's free. Don't spend money on stuff. You can use the P.O. box if you want to send, like, People that want something signed for whatever reason, you can use it for that. Whatever. Don't buy me things. Okay. Guest calls at Christmas will be fun. All right, let's see who's here. Let's go with... Oh, it wouldn't be a show unless Bruce called in. Let's see what Brucey's doing. Bruce is here. I bet it's going to be... I know what he's going to say. I bet you. Well, I don't want to ruin it because I know what he's going to say, though. Waiting on Bruce. Hi, Bruce. What did you want to say to me? Does it have anything to do with, let me guess, Meg? And did they and were you happy with their answer? It was definitely fun. Bruce, do you celebrate Christmas, Bruce? it Me too, and they're so cheap then. That's when you gotta do it, Bruce. That's when you gotta. It is. Oh, I love it, Bruce. All right, so what sport team ornaments are you gonna buy this year? Okay, I understand that you're saying words, and that they apply to racing. So I'm with you there. Um, uh, exactly, Bruce. Exactly. Well, Bruce, thanks for calling in. You know it's not a show unless Bruce calls in these days. So you get ready. We're ready. We're taking your call, Bruce. We'll see what happens. I don't. Here, I'll let you in on a secret since we're not on the Survivor show. I just say the opposite of whatever John says. So if John loves the person, I hate the person. If John hates the person, I love the person. Exactly. It's no fun if we both agree. All right, Bruce. Thanks for calling in. We'll see you next show, Bruce. You too. Bye, Bruce. Boop. Oh, we love Bruce. Yes, he is a NASCAR fan too. Allison P, we have a Christmas store open all year. I know. Will you have Vanessa and Mel on for a BB17 couple show? I will. If my goal is Vanessa and Steve coming on together. If Vanessa and Steve don't want to come on together, then I will probably have Vanessa and Mel on together, and then probably Steve and Christine on together, I think would be an interesting pair. I know Giselle said she thought that would be a good pair. So yeah, okay. Let's see who else. Okay, Charlotte M. Let's see what Charlotte M has to say. Charlotte M. Looking on fleek today. Well, thank you. Steve and Christine would be great, says Wilding Tongues. I agree. Hi, Alice P. I'm in Tampa, too. Devon and Audrey. I'm trying to go for Devon and Jason. Now, this is weird. It says it's connecting, but it's not connecting, and it won't let me stop connecting. Oh, thank God it did there. All right, I'm sorry, Charlotte M. It won't let me connect to you. It won't. All right, let's see what RHOC Stay 9670 has to say. Let's see. RHOC stay nice. All right, let me go back to chat. Oh, look, it's weird. If for some reason it won't let me connect to you guys. Oh. Oh, hi. Hi, lady. What? How are you doing this Friday night? Are you being... Yeah, are you being abducted by aliens? What are those posters on your wall? Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, so did you have a question, or are you just calling in to tell us that you love Christmas as well? You who doesn't love Christmas? What do you hope that you're going to get for Christmas this year? Oh, you don't want one of those. What are you? How old are you? You don't want a boyfriend. They're just going to suck your life away. You want an education. Oh, me too. That's so much better than a boyfriend. Trust me. Do you guys watch our Big Brother shows? Oh, okay. Who's your favorite? Shelly and Clay were your favorite this season. What about last season? They won't. Oh my god. What size shirt do you wear? Would you like to shine bright like a Frankie? Well, then make sure you follow me on Twitter, because congratulations, you just won a Frankie Grande shirt. Boop. I will mail it to you. It's a size small, though, so I hope that fits. All right. Well, thank you, Lee. Don't forget. Oh, wait. What's your Twitter name so I don't forget? Okay, so it is this. Make sure you tweet me at Reality Recaps, and I'll set it up after the show. Thanks for calling in, ladies. Bye. Allison P. Exactly. Oh, Allison. I'm proud of being a loner. Why are you a loner? Don't be a loner. Vanessa Max says 56. I can't believe I'm this old. I'm young in my mind. I know. I'll say it again. I don't care. I'm 30 in the middle-ish. And everyone's like, no, you're not. Yeah, I am. You're not old. It's however old you feel. Tell us about yourself. Rewind the show. I talked about myself a lot in the beginning. Nick Hickey says 39, but really 29 and loving it. I can't do anything without being carded. All I do is get carded all day long. Giselle says 1980 represent. Me too, Giselle. 1980, me too. I wish, though, I was born in like 70, maybe. I just wish, like, I didn't get enough of the 80s. Like, growing up in the 80s was cool, but like all the best of the 80s was like the 80s, and that was just me getting to 10 years old. I wish I was like a teenager in the 80s. That would have been cool. Stop counting at 29. That sounds like a plan. Do that. It really doesn't matter. I honestly, people ask me how old I am all the time, and I'm like, 22. Oh, wait, no, 31. Wait, how old am I? I'm like, wait, what year is it? I'm just whatever the year is. Whatever the year ends in is usually what I am. I'm 42 and act 25. Young, but responsible. Exactly. You're as old as you feel. Hello, Hannah. I was born in 2000. That's just precious. Bruce L says, I want to Meg something. Oh, I wish I had a Meg something to give you, Bruce, but I don't. I promise, though, maybe next time she's on. Jackie knows. Tell them you're in your teens, 20, in your T's for teens, 20s, 30s. Maxisam says, I was a teenager in the 80s, born in 72. Best part was Molly Ringwald movies and Madonna and Prince. I just love the 80s. I forget my age too. Glad I'm not the only one. Because it doesn't matter. When does your age really matter? Unless you want to buy a drink, or you're trying to collect Social Security, or buy cigarettes, when else does your age actually matter? It really doesn't. I think you're my long-lost sister, Miss D. Miss Don Draper. Yeah, oh, duh. Hello. Miss Don Draper, are you going to call in? Oh, Mylanta. Hi, Oh Mylanta. Let's see what Oh Mylanta has to say. I bet she's a Jason fan. Let's see. It matters when you're trying to prove your age and you forget your age, says Minnie Sarah. Yeah, probably does. Gonna run and watch the Jays game. Everyone have a good night. Good night, Wilding Tongues. Wilding Tongues, isn't the Jays Canada? I stayed there. I stayed at the Rogers Stadium, and it was super fun when we covered Big Brother Canada. But enjoy the game. Binge watching on YouTube is like going down a dark hole. It sucks you in. Totally. Oh, it won't let you do it from your phone? Oh, you know what? You might not have the app updated, Oh Mylanta, and it stinks because it doesn't let me kick you out either. So it's just kind of stuck in this half screen. I can't do anything, Charlotte. I can't. It's now stuck until it drops Oh Mylanta on its own. I can't do anything. Is that Big Brother behind you? It is. Yes, I heard you have to update your app if you are on an iDevice, and then it should allow you to connect. Do I do Pinterest? I do. We have like a reality recaps Pinterest, which we just post our shows on. I do have my own Pinterest. Yeah. I'm 41. I have an 18-year-old daughter. She loves old lady stuff. I totally remember being her age like it was last week. Me too. Me too. Somebody sent me like a 20-year high school reunion thing, or maybe it was the 15-year high school reunion. I'm like, no, I think it would have been 20-year, right? 98. 18. 2018 will be my 20-year. So maybe it was my 15-year. But I was like, oh, God, that was 15 years. It feels like it was yesterday. My daughter convinced me to watch it. Convinced you to watch what? My T says, I wish I was a 90s kid. Jemmy T says, what's your opinion on YouTubers like Tyler Oakley or Shane Dawson? It made me love them more when I found out they were obsessed with Big Brother. I love it. Shane Dawson follows me. Okay? And wanted to do something about Big Brother, and I missed it because I get so many damn DMs in a day. Yeah. I'm going to work on that, though. Don't you worry. All right, I'm going to see what happens if I try and bring somebody else in, if that will bump out Oh Mylanta. Let's try this. Let's try Taylor Allen. Taylor Allen. Because I know you've worked before. Let's see what Taylor Allen has to say. Susan Hurd says, I lost it. Oh, my 20-year-old daughter is waiting for it to start again. Which is your favorite BB17 interview, says a Lamo. Oh, wait. Taylor Allen is here? Taylor, the call's coming from inside the house. Oh, you're upside down, but you're here. We'll take it. Taylor Allen, how are you doing from whatever other country you're calling from? That's all I remember. Oh. We could make like a whole face. Hold on. Oh no, I would have to go upside down. I can't do it. Oh, frozen. All right. See you later, Taylor Allen. Bye. We trace the call and it's coming from in the house. Exactly. Ba-dum. Jemmy T. Let's see if Jemmy T works. Jemmy T has not called in before. Jemmy T. Jemmy T. Nope. Darn. All right, let's try Oh My Lanta again. Oh wait, I think Oh My Lanta's gonna work. Apparently my phone, this thing only likes Bruce. Oh, no, it works. Hi, Oh My Lanta. How are you? Not a Jason fan or a Jason fan? Obviously a big Jason fan. What was your favorite Jason moment from this season? Fat Beth. Everybody loves Fat Beth. Did you watch him on the soap opera? What one was it? Now, just so you saw that whole scene where he was the straight pizza delivery boy. Is very weird. For those of you that don't know, there was like a guy and a girl and they were doing it, and the girl was in lingerie and the guy was like in underwear, and then Jason comes to the door with pizza and he's flirting with the girl. Whatevs. Oh, I don't think you have to know Jason to have known that he was gay in that scene. Because he did his trademark, Oh My Lanta, is very funny. I love that. All right, so then since you're a Jason fan, let me ask you this. You know we're doing couples shows now on Thursdays. Who should I bring on with Jason? Davon, right? All right, that's what I think too. All right, good. It's hard. I've been trying to get her on, but maybe Jason will be able to convince her. So now, did you have a question for me? I don't want to just ask you all the questions. Oh, well, you did. Hi, thanks for calling the talk. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you like it, so that makes me happy. I do it for you guys, so I'm glad you like it. Well, make sure you call in and get another show. Now you figure out how to do it. All right, good. Thank you for calling in. Bye. Bye, everybody. Oh, she is so sweet. I love her. Oh my god, just watch Jason in the Bold and the Beautiful clip. It is. It's very funny. It is very, very funny. Miwa Honda. I know you from the chat room, so let's see you. See who you are. We're waiting for you. Mine is on the president's list, but she's at a community college right now. I don't know what that means. My mouth's getting all dry. Oh, Miwa Honda? Hi! We see you. You're frozen, but we hear you. I think. Okay, good. How are you doing on this super fun Friday night? You're great. You do love it? Well, who's your favorite? What show that we do is your favorite? Who's your favorite Big Brother player? Clay and Shelly. Do you think they're gonna stay together? I think they will too. Do you want to get invited to the wedding? I'm pretty sure she's gonna invite me, so you might be able to be my +1. It could happen. You never know. Do you have a question? Is there anything you want to know? I'll tell you. Have I ever been to Florida? A bunch of times. Disney World, my favorite place in the world. What's your favorite ride? Okay, what's your favorite ride? Because that's not my favorite park, but my favorite ride is in Epcot. Spaceship Earth. Okay, my favorite ride of all of Disney is Soarin'. I like when they blow the orange smell in your face. Well, thanks for calling in, Miwa Honda. I hope you call in on another show. All right, have a good night. Bye. Conquer Thyroid Diseases, great name, says, I'll be your +1. Tower of Terror is Brandon G's favorite in the chat room. I don't like dropping Brandon, so I don't like it because I don't like dropping. It's scary when you drop all the time. You guys think that name is funny? Yeah, Robert Zuckerman, you should call in because it's almost getting close to wrapping up time. Let's try Charlotte. Let's try Charlotte again. Charlotte, are you there? All right, Charlotte, I'm going to try it for 2 more seconds. Then I see a guest caller that we have to take. 3. Oh, wait. Charlotte? Hi, Charlotte. Do you hear me? I don't know sign language. Thanks for calling, Charlotte. Good try. Okay. Giselle. Don't even screw with me. Giselle was just in the call list, everybody. I'm calling you out, Giselle. Giselle was in the list, and now she's gone. Giselle, you get back in that list, Giselle. Vanessa Mack loves Space Mountain. Chicken Florida says, I thought you were going to talk about Vicky. I am going to talk about Vicky. I want to see if Giselle is coming back first. All right, Giselle, you tell me in the chat room because I can't see who's coming in. Oh, I'm laggy? You're welcome, Mylanta. Please call in again, Mylanta. It was great talking to you. Okay. Here's what I'll say about Vicky. Number 1, go to yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo if you guys want to hear our when I read you the ladies' Bravo blogs. I just did one for the finale where I went off. It was like the best one ever. There is a lot of spoilers and secrets in that podcast. So if you are a Housewives of Orange County fan, you totally want to listen to that podcast. It's a really, really good one. But of course, the second I put it out, now this morning, Vicky came and put her blog out. And Vicky is trying to explain away everything. And it's just a bunch of BS. I'm just going to read you the one paragraph right now really quickly. Unless, now wait, we got more callers. But not Giselle and not the other one. Okay, so hold on. Not Robert and not Giselle. So hold on. I have to do this. I have to read this because I said I would. I'm not going to read her whole blog. I'm just going to read the one part. Because she explains the IV situation. Or she's trying to explain the IV situation. And I think it's the only thing we all really care about. So this is what she says. Ready? I'm sorry for those of you that don't watch Housewives. But we have to clear this up. Okay, so she says... Oh, why is it playing music? Hold on. Of course, I'm like, why? You'll hear that if you watch it back now. Okay, so she says, regarding the IV issue, I addressed this at the reunion. After Brooks's first treatment in October, he was extremely sick and dehydrated. I talked to one of my friends who said he should get an IV with fluids to hydrate him, and she had a doctor friend, and then that doctor friend was going to call me. I told her, no, don't do that, as I was going to call Brianna and get a second opinion if she thought that maybe Terry DeBro might know somebody instead who to call. And then I asked Brooks if that was okay to call Terry, and he was like, no, that he would call his own doctor in the morning. I, though, failed to tell Brianna that I didn't call Terry, and she assumed that I did. So then when she met Tamara for lunch without me, she was told of this IV situation, which was then told to Heather and Terry by Tamara. This was not Brianna's fault or Tamara's fault. I take full responsibility. P.S. This is exactly how I read it. Like, I do all of this, which none of you see because it's a podcast, but I totally do that. So, and then she's like, it's all my fault. It's all my responsibility. I learned a big lesson here. You got to be careful what you say if you don't follow back and clarify. It's real hard to explain it away after you've heard everybody else's point, Vicky. I'm not buying it. I stand by everything I said in my podcast. If you want to hear all my thoughts on Vicky and the whole Vicky thing, go to yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo and listen to the podcast where I get into it. And there's big spoilers in that podcast. Also, I will say in Vicky's blog right now, she also throws Tamara under the bus and says that Tamara claims she had cervical cancer, so why aren't we going after her for that? Or she had her breast implants taken out and put back in, so why are we not accusing her that something about Vicky's just desperately grabbing at straws. She knows she was caught. Eric, is the rumor about her getting her own show true? Let me put it to you this way. I'm sure the rumor about Vicky getting her own show is as true as it was that Nene and Kim were getting their own show together, which, if you don't know, isn't happening. Like I said, go listen to that podcast that I did. You can download it on iTunes, the audio version. You can listen to it. You can listen to it on our website. I say a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't say on it. Miss Don Draper says, question for Bravo fans. Have they done Real House husband shows before? No, they have not. And the husbands are not under contract either. They don't get paid a thing. I guess Giselle is not calling back in. Who hasn't she thrown under the bus over the years, Miranda K says. Exactly. Maya T says, I can't. I live in New York. My whistle is off fleek. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, I forgot about Tamara's cancer years ago, says Sydney M. Totally. Bruce L says, favorite season of Big Brother? Mine was All Stars. Mine was 12, because for me it was the funniest live feeds. Husbands don't get paid, laugh out loud. Well, at least they get free trips on the show. Exactly. I love how they act like the housewives plan those trips for people. Like, in case you all don't know, Bravo pays for all the trips, and one person is appointed to plan the trip each season. So someone gets to plan it, but they don't pay for it. So when someone's like, oh, I want to take all you ladies to the Bahamas this season, it'll be a fun girls trip. They're not paying for that. Bravo pays for it. And I can't believe people don't know that. Maya T, what was your first time drinking alcohol? Mine was so embarrassing. My first time drinking alcohol, I want to say is one of my last times drinking alcohol, but I am sure I have had a drink at points in my life. I just don't like alcohol. I'd rather spend money on food than drink my money. The first time I had alcohol was in college. I visited my friend at college in Florida, and we were at some party, and someone kept giving me orange juices, which tasted like orange juice, but I guess they were orange juice and vodka. I then somehow took a bus back to her dorm room, which I don't even know how I knew how to get there. Went in the shower, the dorm shower, laid on the floor in the shower, threw up and ate and had them bring me bagels. Somebody brought me a bagel. So like someone came in the shower and I was throwing up and they were like, do you want anything? And I was like, bagel. And they gave me a bagel and I was eating like soggy bagel in the shower. And that was like 15 years ago. And that's the only time I've ever been drunk. First and last. That's a screwdriver. Do I watch Dance Moms? No, I don't. Okay, let's laugh. Lifetime LA women. What? Amanda caused a guy today in my condo renovation to walk into glass looking at her and had to get stitches. That Amanda Zuckerman. That Amanda Zuckerman. Okay, so I would say we have about, oh, that's so nice. Look what I just got delivered to me. Ooh, fresh baked cookies. Don't be jealous. Oh, that's really hot. Oh, that's really hot. Oh, that's really hot. Hold on. Oh my god. Fire in my mouth. I see. You're ready for me to end the show. You wanted to burn my mouth off. Gah. Wow. No, chocolate chip. Wow, sorry. That like burned my whole tongue. We actually, the whole soup thing from before, my neighbors from across the street are actually coming over in 15 minutes, and we're all gonna have soup together, because that's what you do when you're in your 30s on a Friday night. You do a show on You Now, and then your neighbors come over and you eat soup. So 15-year-old girls who won Frankie Grande shirt, that's what you have to look forward to. It's called being an adult. Whitney's in here. Whitney's in here. Serves you right for making us jealous. Talk soup. Yup. Robert Zuckerman wants a cookie. I can't believe. Okay, sorry, I just had to check something. Sharing is caring, Eric. Oh, if I could give you all cookies, I would. House smell of baking chocolate chip cookies makes me very hungry. Me too. Susan Hurd, how do I get those stickers? What stickers? I'm going to watch a scary movie with my daughter. Have a wonderful evening. And oh, by the way, it's CNC Cake and Coffee. Okay, I don't know what that means. But you have a good night. Yeah, I would say we got about 10 minutes left, and then we're going to wrap up the show. Which, speaking of 10 minutes left, and I haven't said it on this show, and I hope we made it with the other show, but use your free thumbs up so we can get over 1,000 likes, please. Whitney is still alive. I'm sorry, it came out of nowhere. I don't see Whitney though. Oh, my Lanta, Eric, will you give a Eric will give you a cookie if you call in, Mr. Zuckerman. Yes, that's true, I will. Jeanette says, I live your shows. Thank you. So funny, Jeanette, because I'm going to go with you wanted to say I love your shows, and clearly it auto-corrected to live. For me, it corrects live to love every time. So anytime I want to say live shows, live feeds, live this, where live, even though live is a word, it auto-corrects it to love for me all the time. It's so annoying. I'm getting ready for the snow. We're under a warning for, Debbie. I am so jealous. I want snow. Robert Zuckerman. Eric, are you in? Yeah, yes, Robert Zuckerman. How about I just give out my address right now? Ask Amanda. She knows where I am. Where are you, Debbie? Debbie who? Debbie Downer? All right. Let's see. We'll see. We'll give Charlotte one more chance. We'll see if you can make it in, Charlotte. But this is your last shot. I'm going to eat a cookie. I know, I'm breaking all the rules. Charlotte. Oh, it worked! I think. Can you hear me? Charlotte, what are you doing on Friday night? Oh, 'cause you're bored? Did you... Did Austin from Big Brother trip you? No, did that boy in school do it? How'd you hurt your ankle? Ugh, do you have a brace on it? Why were you running in the mud? Oh, well, we hope that you feel better. Do you love... What's your favorite show? Like, did you just come and watch our show because we were on, or do you like one of the shows that we cover? Okay, I'm gonna go with you do. Did we lose you again? Yeah, it's weird. You're on wireless. All right, Charlotte, we love you. Call back in another time, and we hope your ankle feels better. All right, you have a good night. Go be nice to your parents. Bye. Aw, Charlotte's so cute. I like when they don't know what I'm talking about. Like, did Austin trip you? Oh, Giselle, you're here. Are you in the stupid thing, Giselle? You were there for 2 seconds. I don't know why you were screwing with me, Giselle. I saw you in there. You were just screwing with me. I know you are. You were not. Seriously, Giselle, everybody wants you on. Come on. Let's go. We've got 5 minutes left, Giselle. It's the perfect time for you to come on. Christmas and snow are the best, says BB Princess. Oh, look, now Robert Zuckerman is trying to force you. He wouldn't come on, but now he wants you to. Oh, interesting. Oh, yay, we got over 1,000 likes. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for helping us get over 1,000 likes. I want a white Christmas. I really do. Giselle, look, Giselle, they're chanting your name, Giselle. Oh, I get it. Robert Zuckerman will get in trouble if he comes on. That's okay, we're breaking all the rules. Look, I said I would never eat on camera. Doing it. All right, KK Whiting then. You will be our last guest caller unless Giselle pops up. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's see if it works. Doesn't look like it works. Oh, it worked! Hi! I like your pink room. I was never allowed to have a pink room when I was little. But this is about you. What are you doing tonight? What does it say on your wall? And it's Kalisa? Oh, all right, whatever. I knew it was Kelsey. Do you like Big Brother? Who's your favorite player? Clay. Oh, okay. I like you. Let's talk now. Why is Vanessa your favorite player? Mm-hmm. What did you think of Clay? Okay, you're my favorite person. how, do you want to say how old you are? How old? 12. Proving I can like 12 and up. So, thank you. I'm a fan. We're going to have to tell Vanessa that you're a big Vanessa fan. She is going to love this. Now, here's an important question. Did you like Amanda Zuckerman? Yeah, me neither. She's mean, right? Did you... Oh, you what? You're breaking up. Say it one more time. A Derek fan? Wait, so did you say you are an Amanda fan or you're not an Amanda fan? We're not allowed to know. We can't hear the answer. I'm going to assume you are an Amanda fan, because if you're not, you should be. Now, if you are a fan of Vanessa and you are a fan of Derek, but you think Clay is, I'm going to go with you're an Amanda fan. And if you're not, trust me, you should be. Okay, we got it. Okay. I bet Robert Zuckerman could make Amanda tweet you a hello, or at least he will. All right, thank you so much for calling in. I hope that you'll come by on another one of our shows, or next Friday. Or Thursday. Thursday we'll be here with the Oz twins. Don't know how you feel about them. All right, well, I like you, and follow me on Twitter. I want to know more about what you think about Big Brother. Make sure you tell me it's you. I like it. Have a good night. Bye. I like her. I can like a kid. She likes all this. I honestly thought she was going to go, I like Clay. He's really pretty to look at. She likes Vanessa, and she likes his gameplay, and she's a fan of Derek. I like her. I like her. I'm a fan of that one. I might just follow you. All right, last chance for Giselle, and she's not here. All right, Giselle, you better figure your stuff out for next Friday. I'm busy. I don't care, Giselle. Next Friday. You be here or you be square. Thank you all. Peace on Earth says, Eric, what are your plans for this weekend? Tomorrow I have pumpkin picking and family is coming over. I don't have any, I got all of these shows from this week are all done, but they're only on the website and YouTube. I have to get them all onto iTunes. That's going to take a whole entire day. And then I should finally be caught up. And I'm done setting up the graphics and all the stuff for the show. So that is my plan for this weekend. Of course, next week, you guys know the schedule. Monday, Bravo. Tuesday, Screen Queens and American Horror Story. Wednesday is Survivor. Thursday is going to be Liston. And Friday is this show all over again. Miss Don Draper says, I will guest another time, but tonight. Actually, I have an announcement to make, which you Survivor fans are going to love. Next Thursday, I am not going to, I don't think, be on the show with John because Kelly's Wigglesworth is going to be. Wigglesworth? Wentworth? Kelly? Some Kelly. Kelly of Big Brother of this season and her dad. So, shh. I don't know if I was allowed to tell you that or not. So don't tweet it. But, Survivor spoiler alert. And that about rippity wraps up our show for this week. So I will see all of you guys next week. I hope you all have a super fun weekend. I will be on Twitter later tonight after I go eat my soup. I will talk to you guys in there, and you never know. If on Sunday night it's not crazy, or Sunday during the day it's not crazy, maybe we'll do another cooking show. Sound like a plan, friends? I love all you guys so much. I can't wait to see you. I hope you have a fun weekend. Next weekend we'll do a long, we went basically 2 hours tonight. I think going 2 hours is good. I don't know how much longer we could actually go, but I promise maybe I'll start earlier next week. I love all you guys so much. Let me just remind everybody, if you're not a patron and want to support our shows, go to yourrealityrecaps.com/patron, Patreon. It is what will keep us doing 5 shows a week, because technically we're not even at that milestone yet. If you heard we are, they lied. So become a patron. That helps keeps us bringing you guys shows. If you're watching in YouTube, click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That helps support our shows. iTunes 5-star rating and a nice review, and check out all of our content on our website. There is so much on our website, and all of these shows are archived there too. Love all of you guys. Bye, everybody.